Good morning, YouTube. What is up? We're back with another video for the Tactics Ladder, and it is Thursday, August 30th. Man, oh man, it is the end of August. I can't believe it. Time flies. Alright, let's do the Tactics Ladder. Last time I was really impressed. We got to 2158. I couldn't believe it. That was pretty good. No joke. And today's goal is probably 2175. Let's try to aim for that. Cool. So we are 15 seconds in, and we can see just kind of discovered. First of all, it's black to move. We can see that it's discovered. Queen to queen might be useful. Maybe we can play something like Queen H6. Followed by Queen H2. Checkmate. And I think that's probably the follow-up. There's really no way to kind of stop Queen H2 other than something like Queen takes F4. So I'm going to go ahead and play Queen H6. I think that's a move. Cool. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, there's also moving the rook, of course, allowing the king for a safe spot. However, notice once that king escapes, it will be susceptible to many checks, and it's not going to look good for white. Cool. So what do we play here? I think we play Queen H2 check. Cool. So the king has moved to F1, and it looks like this king has an escape square. We're going to try to limit that. We're going to try to make sure we block off that escape square. And how do we do that? How do we do that? Oh, we can just play like... Oh, I see what you did there. Okay. Oh, I think it's safe. Okay. I think we can play Queen H1, check, and then play Rook takes. And notice that this is a forced check, so we'll take first. But notice that we move our queen. We have to make sure that it's moved. It has to be one of these squares on the H file. And notice if we move to the H file, this rook will slide over and pin, right? So we probably want to be careful. So where do we move that queen? I'm thinking H7 because we have the follow-up knight H6, and that kind of defends everything, and that's really nice. That's probably what we're interested in. Yeah, so other than that, I think or rather, even a better move, Queen H6, forking the king and the bishop. I think that's the move. Queen H6, let's go. Yes. I was thinking of Queen H7 and then moving that knight back just in case for the rook pin, but I guess Queen H6, gets our queen out of that file and also wins us a bishop. Who wouldn't want that, right? Cool. What do we do here? It is black to move again. And I am confused. What do we do here? We can see that there's a bishop and a queen aiming on that nice G2 square. And that's pretty cool. We may have to distract the white queen. Oh, whoops. Let me adjust that. The white queen right here. We may have to distract it so that it's no longer protecting that G2 square. And then finally we can take on G2 with checkmate, hopefully. What else is there? There's also this weird move. It's kind of weird. I think it's kind of weird. Bishop F3. And I'll explain in just a second. So, first of all, what is Bishop F3 doing? It is attacking that rook, but it is also allowing this knight to move to E4. And once that bishop's on F3 and the knight's on E4, that queen can no longer stay on the G file. And once it has moved from the G file, we can play queen takes G2 checkmate. Now, we have to be careful here because bishop F3 allows for rook G1. So what do we do about that? Rook G1. Oh, we can very simply play Ah, I see. I think I see. No, I don't see. Lol. Um. Hmm. I don't know. I think bishop f3, rook g2. I think we still continue with knight e4. What do you guys think? I think knight e4, and then maybe like just simply queen g3, and then keep attacking that king. Queen g3, and then queen takes h3 is mate, right? So I guess it's okay. Yeah, bishop f3. Let's go. And yeah, so rook g2, and then knight e4. Cool. So that queen is off the g file, but notice that that rook right there is still protecting that g pawn, so we can't immediately play queen takes g2. However, we can play queen g3, and let's just go do the little analysis. Eventually, after king takes, we can play queen takes h3 simply, and notice how cool that is. That is a checkmate. Can you believe that? This pawn cannot take that queen because of the bishop, and that king can no longer move. It is trapped. So, checkmate. Cool. It's +3. Nice. So, +9 for our goal. 9 points left. Or, sorry, I miscounted. 11 points left. Okay. So, do we take that pawn on h5? I think so. I think, like... Well, first let's evaluate some positional advantages. We have this knight. It's a big positional advantage because it's going to attack on f7 and g6, and I think queen takes h5 is a good move. However, it allows for rook h6, which might be bothersome. What else? What else? We also have, well, notice after queen takes h5, rook h6, there's just simply queen e8, king h7, and then rook takes f5, and we won a free knight, yay. So I guess queen takes h5 looks pretty good. You can't just play rook h6 simply. If king g8, we can probably still continue with the same attack. Queen e8, check. King g7 or king h7, and then what else can we do? Probably something like it's hard. I don't know. I think queen takes h5 is a move. Let's go there. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so knight h6 is what the computer played, so let's hope we got it right. What else is there? There is... Ooh, we can play some tricky moves here. Okay. Yeah, we can play some tricky moves, quite tricky. So there's rook takes f6, right? Queen takes f6, and then maybe something like knight g3, knight g6 rather, king g7, and then what? I am confused. What is after that? Or maybe not. Maybe it's like knight g6 right now. If queen takes g6, no, can't be. What if it's? I'm confused, guys. Help me. Oh, I think I see it. Rook takes f6, queen takes f6, and knight g4. I think that attacks the queen, attacks the knight, and also defends f2. Saves our king's life from a check. So I think the move is rook takes f6, then simply knight g4. And notice here, we do not want to take with our knight because this queen right here, oh, let me move that way. This queen right here can just do perpetual check. So we want to take with our queen instead. Cool. +8. Hey, getting closer to our goal. So +3 left for our goal, right? Let's do it. All right. What do we do here? So there's bishop takes, and well, I forgot what it took. Sorry, I didn't really pay attention to that. But bishop took something. Probably a knight, because black is up a piece, so probably a knight. So we can Either take this bishop or take this queen or take several things rather. Which one do we want to take? I think we want to. This is such a weird tactic. Like, you'll never see this in a real game, but they just uh, they just enjoy the sight of seeing your brain kind of heat up and warm up to something like with a bunch of potential attacks. They wanna see how well you can, keep track of material and keep track of, what's the best viable option. Notice if f takes, then there's queen takes c5 check, so that's kind of bad. There's also h takes g3, as attacking the rook and also attacking that queen with the pawn, so kind of a double attack but with two different pieces. What else? I think the move is h takes g3. I'm feeling a good vibe from that move, but we have to be careful. After h takes g3, there's also I can't speak. H takes g3. There's also this rook will attack this queen, right? So we got to be careful. What if it was queen takes rook? I think that's a move, actually. Queen takes rook. That's also good. Bishop takes rook. Probably bishop takes queen rather, and then pawn takes queen, and then we're up a exchange, right? So queen takes. I think that's a good move. And then we take this queen, and then we're up in exchange. Hey, +1. Okay, next one we have to do +2. Come on, guys. Come on, team. All right, let's do it. Okay, this looks easy, but it's hard. Looks like we can play something like queen h8. I don't know. Queen h8 looks pretty sound, but what else? What else is there? What else? Oh, maybe it's like, I'm thinking a weird approach. Rook takes rook, bishop takes rook, and then maybe we could play rook to d7. Threatening rook, or rather queen back rank. So rook takes rook, bishop takes rook, and then rook d7, and then queen h8 is pretty forced. I mean, I don't think there's anything else. I'm gonna go with that. Rook takes rook, and then rook d7. Just confirming. Let's see if there's any other move. I don't think so. I think yes. Oh, +1. Come on. We're so close to our goal. I'm crying. It's okay. I'll take it. 2174 is like 2175 in reality, right, guys? Yeah. Okay, totally. All right. I'll see you on the next one. That was totally fun. We almost reached our goal. I'm going to count it. I said it. We reached our goal. All right, 2175. That's the title of this video. I'm so proud of us, guys. We are doing such a great job because, in the beginning of these tactics, I was really struggling at the 2100s, like the bottom 2100s, and now it feels like we're ready for the 2200s. That's right. We just promoted ourselves. Congrats yourself. All right. Thank you guys for helping me improve myself. I hope you also improve during these tactics. Keep watching these tactics. They are lovely. I enjoy them. You enjoy them. We both win. It's a win-win. So keep watching, subscribe, and turn on your notifications and like. And I love you guys. Take care. Bye.